Something just exploded. It was a huge explosion. I have no idea what this is. Oh my God.
So at approximately 11:23 a.m. this morning, we got initial calls of a house had blew up, and it generated multiple callers on this incident. When we arrived on scene, when Austin Fire Department crew arrived on scene, they found a two-story home that looked like it had suffered an explosion, which was leveled to the ground. A second house, neighboring house, also had suffered severe collapse damage. Their initial reports also indicated that there was a vehicle fire at address 10,412, which was the house that suffered the explosion. They extinguished the car fire, and there was also some smaller spot fires occurring in the debris. They initiated a search for people in the rubble. They located one person at 1,412, extricated that person, transferred them to EMS for treatment. A second patient was located at the address of 10,410. That patient required an extended advanced extrication efforts to get that person out of the debris. Currently, where we're at right now is that there are no spot fires. The vehicle fire's out. As far as we know, we have accounted for everybody that was in all of the residents. We are on a temporary stand down, if you will, waiting for excavators to come to help us do more large debris removal. Those excavators are being provided to us from Austin Water and also from Lake Travis Fire. An incident of this magnitude generates a large response. Those agencies that are on scene with us are Texas Gas, PEC, Travis County Sheriff's Office, Travis County Fire Marshal, Austin Police Department, Texas Department of Public Safety, Austin Travis County EMS, FBI, Texas Department of Emergency Management. We also have Red Cross on scene to provide any needs to any of the residents that were affected. With this size of explosion, we have approximately, that we know of right now, 24 homes that have reported damage in the area. We're getting reports there are some damage on Spicewood Mesa, Pantera Ridge, and Mooley. We're also being told that the explosion was heard as far as north as Georgetown. Currently, the cause is under investigation. This is in Travis County. Travis County Fire Marshal will be the lead investigator. But what we can tell you right now, we believe this to be an isolated incident. And there was no Texas Gas service to the residents. And I'll turn it over now to Austin Travis County EMS to provide patient care update.
Hello, my name is Shannon Coaster, Captain Shannon Coaster, SHANN KOESTERER. I'm with the Public Information Office of Austin Travis County EMS. So we responded in conjunction with Austin Fire Department to the reports of the house explosion. Same timeline. We have a dual response with them. So we have 6 total patients currently. We have 2 from the primary residence of the explosion. 1 is in critical condition. 1 is in serious but stable condition. And then the secondary home from the explosion involved also has a critical patient as well. We have 1 additional adult from with minor complaints that refused transport at the scene. We also evaluated and treated 2 firefighters with minor injuries. 1 was transported and 1 refused medical attention at the scene. All 6 patients are adult patients. Condition is going to be updated later from us. Any questions currently?
What type of injuries have you seen?
So explosions can have a variety of injuries, especially primary and secondary homes. So there's anything from burns to just fractures from the explosion.
Any lost limbs?
Not that I know of.
Were any firefighters or medical personnel injured?
Two firefighters were injured while working on the scene, but one has refused medical attention and one is transported with minor injuries to a hospital.
Is there anybody who stopped the home that exploded?
That's where Austin Fire Department had located an individual.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
I was just going to ask, injuries to pets or animals around the area that you would know?
We are working with animal control. There are some, I don't know if they're injured or not, but we're trying to account for several pets in houses in the neighborhood. So we are working with animal control to take care of that.
And real quick, are you guys calling this an explosion now? Earlier in your initial report, it was for an undisclosed reason. And is this labeled now as an explosion?
So it is an explosion. The cause is currently still under investigation. We're going to leave that to the Travis County Fire Marshal. But as we said, we believe this is certainly an isolated incident, and we have some preliminary details, but we're waiting for Travis County Fire Marshal to confirm those before we release that. And we're aware of all the rumors circulating around. There was no plane crash. There was no law enforcement activity. This was a simple isolated incident.
Now, we talked to Metro guests from the district not involved. I think say it's under investigation too. Was there a propane tank? Can you speak to that?
This home does have propane, yes. There is no, Atmos Energy was here, Texas Gas Service was here, PEC Electric and Austin Energy were both here. So no underground gas service to any of these residences, but they do have propane tanks.
Were there any firefighters on scene at the time of the explosion, or did everyone
No,
get there after?
no. We have several stations fairly close that obviously also heard and felt the explosion and responded immediately.
Given your years with EMS here in Austin, have you seen an explosion to this degree before?
Yes, yeah. I mean, this one is very significant. We've had several over the years. I mean, I've been here for 30 plus years. So, and Assistant Chief Thayer Smith, THAYER SMITH, Assistant Chief Austin Fire Department. So yes, we've seen these types of incidents in the past.
For families that are in this area, how long can they expect for gas and is power also off right now?
Power was off. Power's been restored except to the houses that were severely damaged on this particular street. But the rest of the neighborhood should now have power.
Let me ask you as well, this area, when will it be reopened to everybody, and how long will it take for everyone to get back in?
We're going to be here for hours. Yeah. The main street will probably be opened, probably within the next hour, but this street will be closed the rest of the day.
And then people getting back into their homes, do you know how long that might take? Is that the same time frame?
We'll work through that with our community services group, but that'll probably take a couple hours.
I think the Red Cross is there as well.
Yes, Red Cross is here assisting those that may not be able to return to their homes because of the damage. Anything else?
Number of homes that people who might not be able to return today?
I think there's only 2 that they won't be able to return. The rest of them are going to need garage. There's a number of garage doors blown out, a number of windows blown out all through the neighborhood. So all of them, I think we counted where we're at 24? At 24 and still counting in the area. So the garage doors are going to need to be replaced. Windows need to be replaced, but they should be habitable. Except for the 2, the one that was directly involved and then the house next door. Everything else hopefully should be habitable. I'm seeing some hands in the back that there may be some others that have damage significant enough they won't be able to return tonight.
As far as injuries, there were a few injuries, but no fatalities.
Correct. Right now, the update from EMS is 2 are in very critical condition, but right now no fatalities initially.
Did y'all order evacuations?
No, TCSO went door to door. We did not order any evacuations. It had pretty much naturally occurred upon arrival. And like I said, TCSO and our crews were going door to door to make sure everyone was accounted for and safe.
Let me ask you, did the preliminary investigation indicate that this may be a result in a criminal investigation?
Right now, there is no intent that there will be a criminal investigation. Like we said earlier, with an explosion of this magnitude, all of our federal and state and local agencies come to the scene just until we do determine what the cause is. Like we said, the FBI was here, Texas Department of Emergency Management. We had all sorts of folks here that typical for them to come to something of this magnitude, but at this point they've left, and we don't believe that there will be any criminal investigation. It'll simply be a fire caused an explosion determination by the Travis County Fire Marshal.
Based on what you're seeing, is it too early to determine where the explosion happened? Was it like in the house, outside?
It was in the house.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody was just saying that there's a new construction home on the street. Was it that one that exploded?
We believe it was the one that had just recently been constructed. Yes.
Do we know if the gas was leaking for an hour or not?
Travis, it's way too early in the investigation for that. Travis County Fire Marshal will release those details if and when they have them.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.